So, last week I showed you the first of my two upper body workouts, and this week I will show you the second one. As I told you in the other video, the first one was focused more on chest, back and shoulders, while this one is focused on biceps, triceps and forearms, so in general arms. I chose to have two different upper body workouts because last year I used to do way too little volume for arms, and you could easily notice that they were behind in terms of condition, of size, compared to the rest of the upper body. So in the other upper body workout, I did 10 sets for chest, back and shoulders, and 5 for biceps, triceps and forearms, while in this workout it will be the other way around. So 10 sets for arms and 5 sets for the rest. So I begin as always with a dynamic warm-up for my joints, for my muscles, and then the first exercise are pull-ups. I do weighted pull-ups, but before starting with the weight, I do body weight pull-ups just to warm up my body, my back, and all that. Then I go on with pull-ups, and usually, almost in every exercise, my top set is the heaviest one. So also in pull-ups, I start with the heaviest weight, and as of right now, it is 12 kilos. So I can do around 6-7 reps with 12 kilos. Then once I can do about 8 reps or more easily, I increase the weight. So yeah, I do my first set, the heaviest one, and then in the next ones I decrease the weight. Like if I can't do many reps, I will decrease the weight and try to do more reps to keep the tension high. When I do pull-ups, I don't cross my legs and I do a full range of motion. Please, for the calisthenics community, do this because, all those bodybuilders pull-ups with half rounds, yeah, they make my heart ache a bit. Then the next exercise is a chest exercise. I do 5 sets of the incline chest press. There's not much to say about this one. I just try to do a full range of motion, and when I can't anymore, I just do partials to finish my muscles, to give all that I have. Now back and chest have been worked, so it's time for shoulders. And for shoulders, I do lateral raises as always. Well, depending on the day, I could do classic dumbbell lateral raises or the machine. Well, it depends from time to time, and if I feel the muscles working on one, then I just continue with that. And I slightly prefer the machine, and not for muscle activation, but just because my wrists don't hurt. Because in the machine, the weight doesn't rest on your hands, it rests on your forearms, so I can keep my wrists straight. While with dumbbells, sometimes they tend to like bend, and in this position they start hurting, and I have had quite some bad experiences with my wrists hurting, so yeah. Okay, now I move on to the main part of this workout, which are arms, of course. I start with biceps, and the first biceps exercise is the cable curl. I do cable curls so that I can keep tension high throughout the whole movement, even when my arms are straight in the bottom position. And yeah, I already talked about them in the last video, so you can check it. Second biceps exercise is a preacher curl, a standing one. I used to do the seated preacher curl, but I like the standing one more. you can just find the one you like the most. And yeah, in this exercise, I don't push too much. I mean, I get to failure, but if I can't complete the rep, I won't like stress a lot and try to complete even one more rep. And that's just a mental thing that I have, and that's because in these exercises, like the preacher curl, you always see people tear their biceps. So I wanna be careful with this one. Like, if you wanna push as hard as you can, then it's your own choice. But this is my own choice. Yeah, I like to be more careful on this one. Then I move on to triceps. The first triceps exercise is the dip machine. To really isolate triceps in this machine, you wanna keep your torso straight and your elbows close to your sides. So this way you're gonna isolate your triceps and not work your chest too much. And I mean, I have already worked the chest 2 days ago and also in the beginning of this workout. So now I wanna just focus on triceps. And just to let you know, if you wanna do the dip machine for chest development, you can just lean forward and keep your elbows a bit out wide. Then the second triceps exercise is classic triceps pushdown. I would love to have cables like in Sam Sulek videos. I saw them when you have two cables coming from the sides, so you can like put your head in the middle and just push down close to your body, really close to your body. And if you don't have them, you have the classic cable coming from your front and in the middle, just like in my gym. Then you could look up or just put your head to one side and then you wanna do also the other side to balance. It's a bit uncomfortable, that's the one thing. And that's all because I feel my triceps working more when I am really close to the bar, so I push directly in front of me and not like far from the bar. The last body part to be worked in this workout are forearms, and the first exercise is the cable forearm curl, and I already explained it on my last workout. But yeah, it's simple. You just take a straight bar in the high cable and curl your forearms, and that's it. You're gonna feel a tremendous burn on your forearms. And in this exercise, I like to keep the weight a little bit lower and to do 20-25 reps until you really feel your forearms burning. And this exercise has really had a big impact on my forearms. The last exercise is the reverse forearm curl, either with the dumbbells or with the cable. I have always done it with the dumbbells, but I mean, I could even try doing it with cables, and yeah, I mean, just to try, maybe I get a different activation, because with dumbbells I don't feel my forearms working that much. So I try to do it in the cable, but you know, it's always the same movement. You always do this reverse curl. So yeah, this was my second upper body workout, and it's the last workout of the week. So I have gone through my whole training program, and this is what I do, and this is almost what I will be doing for whole winter. I say almost because I am surely gonna change some exercise, but I mean the structure is gonna stay the same at least until next summer comes. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, and in general you liked all three videos, and I also hope you found some useful advice. some things to implement in your training. And if you have questions, please leave them in the comments. I will see you with another video next time, so until then, keep grinding.